And then Loy Machedo speaking to you from loymachedo.com, and I was Loy Machedo. Today the date is 24th of February 2016. Time right now is 9:23 in the morning. Just wanted to share with you, this is my discovery, the discovery of how to actually lose fat the fastest. You know, I've been going in and out of losing weight for the past, I think, 4 years now. I used to be a bodybuilder, and those days I was just like 52 kgs. I jumped up to 112 in powerlifting, and then when I stopped bodybuilding, obviously I started putting on a lot of weight because I used to eat a lot. And once I started putting on weight, I didn't notice that I was putting on weight until I decided it was time for me to lose weight. And when I decided to lose weight, I tried everything and anything from fat burners to, trying human growth hormone to, just going on a juice diet to running, not running, like walking 31 kilometers once a week to doing 10 kilometers every day. Nothing was working out. Absolutely nothing was working out. I even experimented with, thyroid pills. I experimented with asthmatic pills. I tried everything on the planet, everything. And, I even started doing exercise, let's say I would exercise for 4 hours or 6 hours on the treadmill. Imagine 4 hours on the treadmill. That's not easy. I was also trying intermittent fasting, where I just keep my body absolutely empty for 12 hours or 14 hours and keep exercising to the point I was nearly about to faint. So now I've tried everything on the planet, and it has come down to this. It is not exercise that is going to help you burn fat. Yes, exercise does burn calories, but it's not going to make you lose fat or make you thin. The only way you're going to lose fat, or you're going to lose your weight, or you're going to come down, is you need to control your diet. And what do I mean by control your diet? It's not like measure the portions and eat small. No, it's not like that. The most effective way that I found, first you need to understand, is exercise versus nutrition. I was of the belief that 80% is exercise, 20% nutrition, or I used to think that 50% is exercise and 50% is nutrition. No, it is not in that equation. If you in my experience, it is 80% is nutrition, 80% is nutrition, 20% is exercise. And along with that, you also need to incorporate proper sleeping habits and a proper lifestyle, because if you do not sleep, you do not recuperate, you do not recover. Now, having said that, exercise of any form, any way, fine, you can do that. Okay, whatever. You want to play a game of tennis, you want to go for cycling, you want to go for jogging, whatever, but it has to be consistent. Now, where fat loss is concerned, the first culprit, the first and biggest culprit, according to me, is sugar. You need to cut down all kinds of processed sugar. Get rid of sugar in any form and every form. And, the first thing is sugar. The second one is carbs, carbohydrates. By carbohydrates, I mean rice, bread, pasta, anything that is white and processed, okay, wheat, all of this, you do not need it, because when you have carbs, it's ready form of energy to burn, and then what it will do is the body does not, capture the fat reserves that are there. It says ready energy is there, let's go for carbohydrates, okay? So first one is sugar, second one is carbs. Third one is fruits. Now you might find this surprising, but fruits contains fructose, or contains natural sugar. There also you need to avoid that. The fourth one, which might also surprise you, is all kinds of beverages. All and any kind of beverages, they all contain sugar of some kind or some form. You need to avoid them. And that is also including milk. There are a lot of sweetened milk. And you need to understand this. Any and every form of processed food contains sugar. It contains sugar in any form. You need to read back of the labels to understand how many grams of sugar is there. Don't fall for percentage. Percentage does not give you the clear indication. You need to read how many grams of sugar is there. And last, if not the least, I think what is very important is it depends on your lifestyle. Like, I always have had the habit that when I watch a movie, I keep eating. So if the movie is long, then I keep eating longer and longer, So you need to have small meals, okay, small meals and frequent meals. So it's more like you're eating just to satisfy the hunger and not eating because you can eat. You need to be very careful of that. And always remember this: eat fresh food, like more like fresh vegetables, and they should not be steamed to the point where it's completely soggy. It should be crispy, like when you bite into a broccoli or when you bite into a cauliflower. Have more of them, have more of salads, and avoid the dressing, and and eat lots of salad, lots of green vegetables, and yes, avoid the carrots. You need to avoid carrots. You need to avoid all this carb like anything that grows underground, like tapioca, potatoes, what else? Carrots. Yeah, you need to avoid all this food. So if you, and I know obviously you must be thinking to yourself that I can't live like this forever. No, you do not need to live like this forever. If you follow ketogenic, or if you follow a, let's say, Atkins diet, I'm just giving you a modified version of this, or slow carb diet. If you do it with focus, let's say for 3 months, and just in 3 months, you will lose a lot. You lose a lot of fat, and you'll actually trim down. For me right now, I'm not very keen on becoming thin. I came down from 92 kgs. I came down to 79. That was before the half marathon season. Now I just want to take it easy and just relax. Then maybe before the contest season again I'll try. Some additional tips on how you can lose fat. You need to have bath in cold water, because the body works very hard to maintain your body temperature. So obviously you're burning fat, and if you can have a cold water bath before sleeping, always helps. The other thing is you need to have breakfast immediately after waking up. If you can, after you finish your exercise, always make sure you have a small meal immediately after the exercise. Make sure that your meals are pre-planned, and they are, cooked and kept ready, so that you don't just grab anything that is available in the fridge. You need to plan these meals out. And in terms of, I get a lot of questions in terms of fat burners. Remember, fat burners contain caffeine, and what they do is, and some of them also contain beta-alanine. That is a chemical that what it does is it kind of gives you like you feel as if ants are walking all over your face. It kind of makes you aggressive. It kind of increases your heart rate, especially caffeine. So it all depends if you want to take it. Naturally, what I recommend is you can try double espresso without sugar. I think that is pretty strong enough to get your heart rate up, to keep you active. Coffee does help in burning fat because it keeps you alert and active. Bulletproof coffee, that is coffee with butter, is very popular. You might want to Google that and check it out. So these are some of the tips I recommend in terms of fat loss and in terms of burning of fat and getting in shape. And it's always better to have an active lifestyle than doing something very extreme and then obviously you can't do anything. So do something small and consistent every single day. That's what I'd suggest. And most important of all, I would say people ignore this: you need to sleep. You need to sleep 8 hours every single day, because if you do not sleep, obviously you do not, your body doesn't recuperate, it doesn't recover. One last bit which I would suggest to you is avoid eating before sleeping, because you don't need to eat before sleeping. Obviously, what are you doing? Just eat. Just moderate amounts. Don't eat heavy. That's something I always do, especially while sleeping. So Loy from LoyMachedo.com and LoyMachedo.com, sharing with you the foolproof experience of how to truly lose fat, how I've done it, and there's no secret about it, and this is how you can do it. Don't waste your money going to all these coaches or buying all this expensive, magic pills. That's all bullshit. It just comes down to 80% is nutrition, 20% is exercise. Avoid all carbs, avoid all sugar, avoid all aerated drinks. Check the labels, prepare your own meals, and once you get in a ketosis state, that is for After 3 weeks, it starts, and if you can keep it for 3 months, believe it or not, I'm telling you, you will lose fat. Don't fall for all the fads that people talk about. This has really worked, and I'll tell you, it's foolproof and it works wonders. So Loy from loymachedo.com and loymachedo.com. Have any questions? Love to hear from you. Goodbye for now.